Hi and welcome. Today I want to talk about how to choose a doctor or a practitioner to help you with your thyroid problem. So let's say that you're already diagnosed and you may be stuck in the Synthroid box, or you may actually be on T4 and T3, my favorite combinations, or T3 only, and you are still suffering from symptoms. You still can't lose the weight. You're still tired. Your hair is still falling out, and it's really frustrating you. So you're on the Facebook groups, you're following practitioners like myself that specialize in the thyroid, you're following our pages as well, and you're watching videos and you're educating yourself, and you're feeling like you just are not right with the right doctor for you. You don't feel like you're being heard, or like he or she is really interested in you as a whole person and not just a lab value. So I always say, number one, you know your own body. Number two, you are more than just a lab value. You are a whole person suffering with symptoms. So you have to be looked at and heard and listened to. So that's part one. Or let's say you're not diagnosed yet, and you, like myself, have been told you're normal, you're normal, you're normal. So those of you who don't know my story, briefly, I was misdiagnosed 6 times after putting on 20 plus pounds while getting ready for a bodybuilding and fitness competition. So I knew that something, that goes back to our first point, I knew my body. I knew that something wasn't right. I went to doctor after doctor and was misdiagnosed 6 times before a functional medicine practitioner actually gave me answers and looked at me as a real person and knew the thyroid. So where am I going with this? Number one, in choosing a doctor or practitioner to help you with your thyroid problem, number one, you have to connect with them. You got to jive. You have to feel comfortable. Does he or she listen to you and talk to you? Even that first phone call. So when patients first call me, just to even find out about my services, we're usually on a discovery call for about 20 to 40 minutes. And that's just me listening and learning about you as a patient. What are you struggling with? And how long has this been going on? I get it because I've been there. Maybe we click, maybe we don't. You have to click first. So don't be scared to jump on a call with your new doctor, new practitioner that you're about to give over your health to and trust with your thyroid health and your medication and your supplements and your nutrition plan and everything that goes along with having optimal health. Jump on a call with them first and feel them out. Do you jive? Number two, the question to ask is, do you specialize in treating thyroid conditions, and how long have you been doing so? The reason why I say this is I've been getting many patients coming to me who have spent hundreds, if not thousands, on functional medicine doctors, functional medicine practitioners, integrative doctors, naturopathic doctors, and all of them not specializing in the thyroid really puts them right back into the conventional medicine model, where you're treated as a lab value. If your TSH isn't sky high, we don't even think you have a thyroid problem. Not doing thorough testing every single time, not looking at the other factors that come into play with your thyroid health. So you absolutely must go with a specialist in the thyroid. There's many functional medicine practitioners out there, and we all specialize in different things. A very good colleague of mine specializes in treating developmental delays, autism, neurological disorders in children. That's her niche. That is where she likes to focus. She's not a specialist in the thyroid. I'm not a specialist in neurological conditions of children. We both treat that, but that's not my main specialty. So I would refer out, she would refer to me, and that's how it should be done. If you are with a functional doctor, integrative doctor, naturopathic doctor who does not specialize in the thyroid, you may just be wasting your money because you are going to get treated conventionally. So ask those questions. And I felt like I really needed to do this video because this is something that I talk about in the Complete Thyroid Fix Masterclass. This is one of the many modules in there, but it's important for us to talk about it here just because I am seeing so many patients coming to me not being treated in a functional way, getting to the root cause of the problem, thinking outside the box, using functional medicine, optimal lab values instead of just the standard lab value normal range. And they're frustrated and they're still suffering with symptoms. They're not being treated in a functional way. So I wanted to make this video so that you have just a few tips. Don't be scared to ask questions. Do not be scared to jump on a call with whoever you are going to sign up with. This is your health. This is your life. I can get you your life back. I promise you that. But everyone else that you talk to needs to make that promise if you're going to work with them. And they need to be accessible. You need to be able to reach out and ask questions. That's one thing I give to my patients is the ability to text me, email me. If we have to jump on a call, we jump on a call. That support and accountability and accessibility is there. And that's very important for you as well. As you are fixing your thyroid, you're going to have questions and you're going to have various symptoms that come up that you might need to be addressed or that you might need to reach out to your practitioner and ask. So make sure that your practitioner, your doctor that you're going to sign on with specializes in the thyroid regardless of their title. Functional, integrative, regardless. Make sure they specialize in the thyroid. Ask them how long they've been doing it. I've been in practice for 24 years. 99% of my patients are hypothyroid, either diagnosed or misdiagnosed like I was. So make sure that the practitioner that you sign on with specializes in the thyroid. And then make sure that you jive with him or her. Make sure you feel that connection. Make sure you feel listened to. That is my advice for you today on how to choose a doctor for yourself, for the right doctor for you. Okay, if you have any questions, please message me. You can go to my Facebook page if you're not on it already. Scroll through the videos. I have a YouTube channel as well with a ton of information. Educate yourself, be your own patient advocate, choose the right doctor or practitioner to work with who specializes in the thyroid.